crappy day. Woo! Good times, good times. Man, I am got lots of energy today. How do you feel? How are you doing today? Let me know. Today I want to talk about cryptic messaging. So back when I was younger, we would have this game that we played, or you could buy, well, I'll call them dittos. We had dittos at school that we would use, and our teacher would hand out to kind of keep us busy for the first few minutes of class. And it was almost like a decoder, okay? So the way it works is every letter was assigned a number that is in its place for the alphabet. So 1 through 26 is associated from A to Z, right? And then they would create a message with the number, and then you had to go figure out what is the message saying to you. So I was looking through some Facebook messages and I realized there are a lot of people who like to post in cryptic messaging, not necessarily associated to numbers. It is cryptic in the way that they want attention or the way that they are expressing themselves. And so if somebody comes is posting online and says something like, well, that was crazy, right? So in our unconscious mind, we have what's called a gatekeeper. Okay. And so at any time we feel safe, the gatekeeper opens, which I've talked about before. And so when we have these open loops, right? When somebody says something and our mind has to go close this loop, which I've also talked about before. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. Excuse me. So when somebody says, wow, that was crazy, and that's all that they post out there, or walk by you and say that, they're creating an open loop to your mind. And our minds love to problem solve and have closed loops. So in closing the loop, what our mind will do is go find and use our experience, our information, our knowledge, our learnings, and close the loop. So if I walk by this person or see this person's message and says, wow, that was crazy, I start going into, well, is it work related? Is it school related? Is it life related? What's crazy? They might have just driven by somebody with a window down and it's 22 degrees out. That may be crazy to them. Now in my mind, I have to go decipher and close the loop. And so what I'm saying no to today and asking you to say no to is cryptic messaging. What is your intention behind that cryptic message? So if you think of communication like a straw, right? And some people use crazy straws to communicate. They use that like spiral way of information. And that's literally what happens. We start spiraling into trying to close our loop. Now, what's the intention of the person that is making the cryptic message? Is the intention for us to feel sorry for them? Do they need attention? Are they asking for help in some sort of way? Do they want us to? What really is the intention behind the message? So, what I'm asking you to do today and forever, really, is to be clear on your messaging. Be clear in your commUnication. And I capitalize the you because it's your responsibility. You're the one communicating. And if it's something specific that you need, don't give cryptic messaging. Okay? Don't come out and say, um, you know, well, that was a crappy day. Okay. Although what you want to say is, can we hug? I just need a hug right now. Say that. And that'll create way less chaos, way less spiraling, and you're clear. And then you're expressing your needs, and then you get it's a practice, right? And then you get really, really good at just saying what you need, and that's how you step into your authentic self. Because right now, what we're doing is we are literally filtering our communication. And so when we open up and are authentic, the communication is raw. Now, I'm not saying be crappy. I'm not saying like go out there and just start shooting your mouth off. I'm not saying that. I'm saying be you with your communication. Okay. We don't have to keep hiding behind anything. You know, we hide behind our experiences and we have all these filters of things that we've been through and traumas and things like that. If you think of toddlers, you know, when they come home from preschool and they are just, or even just school or daycare or wherever they've been for the day, and they come home and now they're in a safe space and now they're crying and it's like that release, but they don't have the words to express what they're feeling. We as adults have the words to express it. We just have to use it. We have to stop using the spiral straw and just change straws and use a straight straw. Stop with the cryptic messaging. Just tell somebody what you need. If you are having a bad day, just say, look, I'm having a bad day. I need a hug. Or be specific. I will tell you this was a communication game changer when our daughter was growing up. When she would come to us and have a situation that she just wanted to, you know, I'll call it verbally vomit on us. And we finally realized, do you need us to fix this, or do you want our feedback, or do you just need us to listen? So ask that person, what do they need from you? Okay, what does that person need from you? When somebody tells you something, ask them, what can I do? What do you need from me with that information? It is a game changer. Okay, because now you know the expectation of what's happening in there. Okay. Sorry, the internet just got all wonky there for a hot second. My virus scans kicked on. Okay, so think about how you're communicating and be clear. Today, just let the filter off and be clear. Don't be crappy, be clear. Like that windshield when you get a car wash. Isn't that the best when you can just see everything and everyone can see in? I don't know how you feel about that, but okay. I'm gonna put some good little juju out there, and I will see you again tomorrow. Okay. And there is a message in here if you want to figure it out. Okay, bye.